In this video, I'm going to show you how to enable the Vault revision table and set up the columns and properties that you want to use for that. So we're going to go to Tools, Administration, Vault Settings, Behaviors tab, and Revision table. And the first thing we have to do is tell it we do want to use this. So we're going to enable Vault revision table control, and we're going to say yes to loading the suggested settings up out of the box with the Vault revision table, and they would work just fine if this is what you would like to use. But for the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to set up some custom column properties that we want to use on our drawings. So instead of zone, I'm going to set my first column to be by, so that it can be set to the author, and I'm going to tell it that I want to use the property rev author, which is right there. Now the next one on our list is rev, and this is set to the system property revision. You have to leave that property in there. If the system property for revision is not in the revision table, it will not work. So we're going to leave that one alone. Now where I have description, I'm going to change that. I'm going to leave the header. Let's leave the header as description, but we need to set this to our custom property rev text. So we need to find that one in our list, and there it is. But I'm going to move that one down to the bottom. So let's use move down. Whoa, need to do that one more time. There we go, move down. Let's get that one on the bottom. So I've got my by. Let's move revision up, and then the date, and then the approved is going to be the person who is approving this. So we want to change that one from approved, from created by, to rev approved. Let's find that property that we've created. There it is, I went right by it. Okay, so now we have, let's set this one to our custom revision date, not the checked in date. You could set it to any of the dates that are in the vault, but let's just for the purposes of this demonstration set it to our custom rev date. Okay, and that is basically all you do to set up custom properties in the revision table. You can you can move these around, you can move them up and down, you can insert new ones in between, above or below. The one thing that you do need to remember is that with AutoCAD, whatever you set as your column header names in the revision block in AutoCAD, these column header names must be exactly the same and in exactly the same order, or your table will not populate correctly. Inventor's a little more forgiving, as you can map those fields a little bit differently if you want to. So just remember that, keep this in mind. Your column headers in the Vault revision table and your column headers in AutoCAD must be set up exactly the same. But that's really all there is to turning on, enable it, and then setting your custom properties or accepting the system properties, and we're ready to go. So we're going to just hit OK, and that is now set up and ready to use.